Yeah, he's taken a shine to this game for sure, and I know he's been playing with a couple of characters. I'm a little surprised to see the Millia, in fact. I know he's planning to play with like some Giovanna as well here, but maybe he thought like actually getting a little bit of the mix-up happening.
That's right. You know, there we go with Chipp using the full screen abilities that he has, being very elusive right there, but Millia getting some contact, going for the cross-up damage.
Yeah, setting up the ring.
Here we go, it's a setup blunder here. Big damage here for Millia. Envoy clearly in control right now.
Yeah, uses the red RC to go like just do the extra damage, break the wall, get a little bit of positive attributes there. And we get a trophy at the end of the round as Envoy showing off.
That's right. Even PlayStation said, "Whoa, that was really legit."
Yeah, it's like, hey now, what's happening here?
All right, Chipp is going to get the first bit of damage here. A little bit of focus blocking here by Millia.
All right, on the other side, gets the corner.
Breaking on through to the other side. A little bit of neutral play by both characters. Chipp is going to get in, but great blocking there once again by Millia.
And there's a ring. Envoy liking to go on the other side. Misses the combo at the other end. Chipp has a chance.
Great Roman cancel there, but not enough, and we are going to get the wall splat.
Yeah, even it out a little bit. And using the blue RC to cancel out of it. Fortunately, like purple RC is out there on the own, but Chipp has the corner. And we got a little bit of a scramble happening.
Yeah, burst here. And Millia closes it out. That is it. Envoy.
Yeah.
That was an extremely close second round.
Yes. Started to figure out, I was like, okay, I remember what Millia can do. Oh, and just like goes on over for the immediately for the grab there. Very common to see a lot of Millias do that.
Right now, right off the bat, we have Millia here. Extremely strong start with Chipp down to about 40% of his health right now. Trying to open Chipp up.
Yeah, both of these characters are among the lowest health in the game, for sure. Chipp especially. So.
Chipp keeping that pressure up on Millia right now, and she's going to break on through. Millia does have access to attention, and Chipp does also.
Jumping on the other side. Okay, yeah, using the ability to like air dash on to get onto the other side. Yellow RC, get off me.
Chipp keeping up that pressure, goes for the cancel once again. And
just like that.
First round for Medic. Chipp using that enhanced movement there, trying to open Millia up.
Okay. Yeah, using using the hair jab. I forget the name of that move actually off the top of my head, but I know they got buffed over the last patch. This time, trying to go for the dust, got punished for it.
Great air-to-air there.
Oh, and actually,
Millia's going to go for that command grab.
Really surprised was able to get on the other side of the DP there from Chipp.
Strong showing for Millia here, has about 10% left on Chipp, and that is it. The anti-air closes it out for her. 1 round apiece.
And unlike most of the other tournaments here, Guilty Gear Strive is 3 out of 5 all the way through the bracket. So
great uppercut for Chipp. What's the setup going to be? Going for a sweep and wake up.
Yeah, gotta watch out for the Alpha Blade. Watch out for the cross up.
Oh, just out of range. Both of these characters jockeying for a confirm. Chipp keeping up the pressure. Millia in the corner. Nice anti-air for her.
I'll try to go through, just punch it out. I was like, I know what you're going to try to do.
And that is going to be it. So we have Chipp's first game on the board, and we are tied. Medic and Envoy.
Yeah, 1-1. We got ourselves a match.
So Chipp's going to get the first hit.
Yeah, a little bit of a backspace, realizing it's like, okay, you're going to go in all the way. I'm just going to like set the motion of this. And Chipp has
it up.
in the corner, not quite the wall yet, but gets the grab afterwards. It's big damage.
And that's it. Millia down to her last 10%. She's going to try to figure out how to change this momentum and turn it around into her favor.
Yeah, Millia, one of those characters that likes controlling the wall corner, not being in it. And there's the grab again.
Oh, and that is going to do it. The throw closes the round out. Now, Chipp is up 1 round. Projectiles on the screen for Millia.
Oh, gets counter. Oh, a little bit of advantage as actually able to dash into the corner. Millia with
there we go. Great confirm. It's a combo here for Millia, keeping up the pressure on Chipp. He is stuck in the vortex in the corner. And that is it. Handing it straight back to Millia.
Yeah, yellow RC, get off me. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Thank you. And this time getting the grab. Try to set up, gets it on the other side.
That's right into the blender, and Millia, she takes it. So we round 8.
All right. This time Chipp, Medic actually able to get over the ring.
Pressure adding here. Millia gets the burst. Air to air is won by Chipp. Nice little neutral play there by Millia Rage. But Chipp keeping the pressure up on Millia. The focus defense is not going to help.
Got burst just in time to use it right there. On the other side we go with Chipp. Both characters are just like, I want to get on the other side of you very badly. Thank you. Let me do that. It's a merry-go-round of...
Oh, crush counter, and that is going to be it. Millia's life disappearing, and Chipp takes that round.
Yeah, the Alpha Blade crossing up, getting the damage there. Medic going up 2-1 so far. I still think this could go either way. This is...
Oh, definitely.
This is...
And I'll tell you what, this is match here for Medic, so Millia's going to have to try to figure out how to slow this momentum if Chipp's down.
Yep.
Here you go. Once again, a lot of sweet combos here for Chipp.
Yeah, Medic's like starting to realize that Alpha Blade is not going to get blocked the other way. Trying to set up some stuff there. YRC, please do not do that to me. All right, there we go.
Oh. Here we go. Okay, big damage here. Millia gets the full 4-hit combo.
Gets the counter. Could break the wall.
And she does. Broken on through. Are we going to have the pressure for that last 5%? And she gets it.
Use the slash ring, knowing it's like, okay, if you're going to press a button here, you're going to get hit.
And here we go. Which side are you going to go to? And Chipp, uppercut to get a little bit of breathing space for himself. Great flawless blocking here for Millia. She's trying to get the jump in, get a little bit of something going, but the momentum right now is all in Chipp's favor.
Yeah. One thing we're seeing from Medic on this side, like keeping a little bit of distance here, knowing that Millia gets the most amount of like fun and flavor from getting like that close in there.
Oh.
Gold
Okay,
burst.
go for the burst, yeah. Oh, and that is going to be it.
Yeah, you have to finish that off quickly because otherwise, you don't want Millia with a full bar is not a good time for the other person.
Now, this does mean that Chipp is at match point right now against Envoy. And the uppercut is going to give him some of that additional space towards the center of the screen. Keeping the pressure up on Millia. She is now jumped out of the corner.
Yeah, taking that opportunity. Like, has the corner now. What the setup? It is going to get open to an overhead. Yeah, burst just in time.
And we have Chipp down to about his last fourth of life, but he is catching Millia up. Wow, with the cross-up combos here. Neutral jump combo and projectiles on the screen for Millia.
Oh yeah, YRC right back at ya. And like one more hit from either person could get a big counter.
Pressure on Millia in the corner. She's trying to defense it, but the overhead.
Gets the overhead, but doesn't get the second hit. Could not finish it off. But the grab says otherwise.
That is it. Amazing stuff there by Medic.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth. A lot of I did a BB tag commentary yesterday, and that's a very fast game. And I was like, surely nothing will be as fast as that. It's like, no, that was pretty fast.
It was. That was fantastic. I'll tell you what. Strive. Hey.
Hey, what is going? Oh.
Halloween. Thank you guys. That's the ultimate Gohan and his son. Thank you guys.
All right, looks like I feel like we're the winners now.
Yeah, that's it. Awesome stuff. We hope you guys are having a great Halloween, and thank you so much for joining us here at Kumite in Tennessee. And this is Arturo's stream, so thank you so much for hanging out with us on his stream on Twitch.
Oh yes, for sure. It's I mean, like I know he comes down for KIT generally. Yes. I know he was here last year. It's always good to see him down here, and we got a bunch of streams happening, a bunch of games. We have a whole arcade on the other side that right across from the side games. There's a Super Street Fighter 2 cabinet that's been calling my name all day.
Yes.
And
tons of classic pinball machines.
Oh yeah.
Classic arcades. computer games, virtual reality machines, a comic book convention center, a pinball tournament, artists, stuffed animals, and con champ Billy Mitchell is here also. So we are checking that all out. But we're getting ready for our next match right now.
That is true.
Looks like we're going to have Leo
Yeah, we got a
versus
Leo wipe.
Ram.
All right, and
Another heavy hitter match. Oh my God.
how do you like your swords? Do you like your swords with like extra long range, or do you want to get in personal? You want with those back turn combos that Leo Whitefang has?
That's right. Do you want regular swords or rocket swords?
Yeah, trying to get a confirmation on who we are seeing here at the moment.
Well,
It's DKB and MFCR.
All right.
MFCR
Thank you. Yeah.
and DKB.
So,
DKB, yes, traditionally a Ramthal player, and you can even find them online. A Ramathal loyalist as
yes.
of right now.
Ramathal is one of those characters that definitely got a lot of positive buffs from the patch. Has a lot more combo routes that she could go through. That we got of course the May theme here. Maybe this is a little bit of a test here. They're kind of paused. Like, did we really want to play the Joy of Passion? I don't know. I like that theme. I think I'm a May player. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yeah, I like that theme too.
A little happy.
I think it's really good. Their colors were even.
Oh yeah, they're kind of matched for the gala, aren't they?
Matched up. All right, here we go. We are readying up, and this is going to be a very crazy match here. Who is going to get it?
Leo is one of those characters that has some additional changes from the patch, but it really didn't change that much. Still a very solid character, very
The
strong.
side swipe slice got affected a little, got
Right.
nerfed a little bit. But other than that, extremely viable. Here we go, and already a strong start off right here by Leo.
Try to go to like on the other side twice. Try to do some mix-ups here. Oh, and gets the grab on the other side. You can do that.
All right, that Ramathal pressure starting right on up here. Trying to fish, looking for the confirm here on Leo.
Trying to keep it to that mid-range distance. Trying to keep away from Leo. Oh, and the burst is going to cause additional damage. The super breaking the wall.
Huge, 40% wall damage there, and that is it. Ramathal, DKB, getting that first round. Counter right off the bat. Leo trying to find a way in, going for the sweep.
Yeah, okay, yeah, punching out like after that, just oh, and knowing that Leo was a back turn, like was not afraid of the potential parry there, just went into super to break the wall, get that extra damage. It's going to be a clean round.
That is it. A very strong game here by DKB. And one thing you really have to say is MFCR has to figure out a way to slow this momentum of Ramathal down. I haven't seen much aerial play from Leo just yet, but at the same time, he hasn't had the ability to slow Ramathal down.
Oh, tried to go for the DP. Okay, you have the burst there.
Got the burst. And we are stuck against the corner a little bit. Try to go for the throw, but the shimmy right on out of the throw. Follow up on the air juggle combo.
Yep.
And that is it. Ramathal, that's it. Goes for the neutral attack on the ground. She closes it out with a near perfect.
Yeah, and that's one of the, I can't remember the name of the attack, but like the jumping, like where it like ends in the fall, right, what you saw there at the end. Yeah, you can combo into that now, so it's an extra dangerous thing. You still have to worry about the distance a little bit here. Yeah, Leo like gets the DP, but still has access to burst.
Ramathal keeping that pressure up in the corner. But you can see that is it. The uppercut is going to connect this time. Leo trying to get in, but the throw canceled into an air juggle.
Yeah, second time we've seen the back turn throw from like from Ram there.
And that is it. Man, Leo trying to catch up on that damage, and he is going for the side switch combo.
Oh, this time
cancel.
a little bit ready for it, like expected with the PRC. Gets a little bit of a combo, evening up. Actually has a little bit of advantage. Okay, red RC and has the corner. Just not enough to finish the route.
Ramathal trying to keep up that damage, goes for the throw, and the throw closes it out. Awesome stuff. once again by DKB, who was up 2, and Leo has 0. But we are starting right up into the next game.
No hesitation, no moment of breath. We're just going to go right back into it. I can still fight.
Leo very patient with the faultless defense once again, trying for the air attack and get something going, but Ramethal was ready.
Yeah, doing a backdash, trying to bait out the throw there. Bursting out and realizes a little bit of danger. And the red RC doesn't quite pan out, but does have the corner, and it's going to get full combo off this.
And that's going to be it. Leo stuck in the corner, breaks on through to the opposite side of the stage. And that is it. Ramethal getting the crush and closes it out. Very strong. Strong round there by DKB.
Yeah, one more to go for him, but I don't. Let's see what Leo does here.
Here we go. Now we're getting a little bit of momentum here. And this is the biggest damage we've seen so far by MFCR. Hopefully he can keep this up. We have great burst there. Offensive pressure burst. Projectiles on the screen.
Actually using the back turn, using the fireball to cover up on the back turn.
Oh, let's go here. And we have MFCR doing a great job here and gets our first round. Hey, that's awesome.
Still in it, still having a match happening here. Again, just runs up and grabs you. It's like, I'm not afraid to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, this time getting the DP, ready for it. Immediately into back turn we go. One thing that, with the Ram, I'm noticing that it's like just ready for all those options. Like, I've seen these a billion times here. I can just punch it out. I have a feeling I know what you're going to do afterwards. Gets the super, breaking the wall.
Yep, super. And right on after the reset, all that huge damage.
Gets that dust in the end to finish it off after the RC.
That was it. DKB closes that out. And you know what? The second to last round, MFCR turning up the momentum, able to get some of the mobility and damage on his side. He was able to close it out. One round against DKB, and by the time it was the third round, Ramethal didn't even want to give him that opportunity.
Right.
He snuffed it out right away because he said, you know what? Usually after a little while, if you're losing, something happens where you just start, I don't want to say mashing, but you start doing anything you can to try to get the win.
Yeah, you start seeing like, okay, if the things I'm so used to doing aren't working at that point, let's try something crazy. Let's try something new there.
Right.
We did see some really good stuff happening there again, like obscuring like the back turn with the fireball later on down the line, getting some action happening, but not quite. It was not quite enough. Just enough to stall the inevitable at that point.
Right. Exactly.
But that's actually the end of the winner side of the pool. That DKB will be going on to top 16.
Wow, that's awesome.
So again, Guilty Gear, pretty quick game. We're going through as quickly as possible here, and trying to see who else that we have still on the bracket here. Who do we have coming up next?
This is Solstice and Croctopus.
Okay, Solstice is he is a local from the Nashville area, I believe.
And a Ram player, another Ram player.
Yeah, very strong in other Guilty Gear titles, and I'm trying to, I haven't seen much of Solstice in Strive yet, so I'm very excited to see that.
And the other player, you said Solstice?
Croctopus.
Croctopus. I didn't see anything about him just yet, so we're going to have to see. Oh, here we go, and Axel. Here we go.
So Axel Lowe, definitely one definitely a character of that. If you're not used to that long range punishing that Axel Lowe can do, he can just run the town. He's running the entire board lock. You have to pay him the money every time you pass through.
Okay, and here we are starting right away. Oh, we've got a button check.
Little button check. Very important in this game, especially if you're playing other titles. You got to make sure that those buttons are correct.
That's right. And that's the interesting thing too about Guilty Gear Strive. Each of the buttons do such wildly different things.
Right.
That even if they're in slightly the wrong position and you have your muscle memory, that can royally throw the whole entire match.
I help run the locals at Knoxville for Scruffy City FGC, and I'm used to people being on our setups, and when I finally get them back to play for personal reasons, I was like, wait a minute, all the buttons are wrong. Trying to play a couple of games, had heavy slash and dust mix up, messed me up for and I kept trying to change it. It's bad.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, we're going right back into it with the jumping slash at the beginning from Axel Low.
That's right. Here we go, Axel. But he couldn't get the jump in. Pushed into the corner by Ramthal.
Oh, get the goal first, though.
The burst. Great air-to-air here for Ramthal. Keeping the pressure up on Axel. In the air juggle. Boom.
And kind of like what we were seeing before, Ramthal in the corner is probably at her most devastating.
Now, Axel does have access to a 100% full tension bar, and that's going to be it. Ramthal used half of hers.
Yeah, a little bit of guts damage. Uses the PRC
Oh,
and
here we
blocks
go.
on the unblock.
Is it going to connect?
Nope.
Oh, cancel.
Oh. Wait, did the sword come out? Is that what happened at the end there?
Yes. Yeah. It just happened to cash him at the last second, but here we go once again. Ramthal pressure. Going once again. Axel blocking it, but he's taking quite a bit of chip damage here.
And again, we're seeing the most ideal situation. You have Axel at close range in the corner. You have to drop out. That risk is super high.
That's it. Okay, the chains on the screen. A lot of that long range action here by Axel.
And Axel's about to explode right now.
Air juggle once again for Ramthal.
Yeah, like, takes that risk, like, the scaling not as severe on that. Tries the first on that, actually blocks it, but no punish afterwards. The sword explodes again. Unfortunate.
And that is it. This is going to be the first game for seeing Ramthal.
Yeah, no hesitation. Going right back into it. Using the rainwater. It's a very, very risky round start, but did work out in the advantage there. But gold burst again.
Once again.
Oh, with the Winter Madness, gets the
go.
corner.
Yeah, what's that Roman cancel combo gonna be? Ramthal trying to get the jump in. Oh, will this connect?
I think so, like was in the middle of action.
All right, great damage there for Axel. And there you go, once again, the connection for Ramthal. Huge damage here, gets the full 7-hit combo.
Yeah, just a little bit short of the wall, couldn't continue that, connect that together. But now it is up to Ram to keep up that pressure.
And that is it. She's fishing with the highs and lows, trying to find a solid way in to get that bigger damage on Axel.
And again, that risk gauge is super high. Neck, gotta keep a watch out for anything. Gets the counter on the dust.
That is it. And the huge damage is what she got. And that is going to be a round.
And we are just collecting trophies all day here on this PlayStation 4.
Air to air is going to go towards Ramthal's. And that's it. Anti-air, solid there for Ramthal, but she's going to get the back throw.
A really good 6B there. Ramthal trying to get out of the corner, trying to make do. And
great work here for Axel, getting some pressure in, but the burst.
This is very big. Has are using a little bit of super, using the final bit to break the wall with that super.
And we are tied up for life right now. Axel trying to find a safe way, going for the Roman cancel. What are we going to have?
Yeah, YRC probably a little bit afraid of the grab there at the end. And
nice,
ooh, good catch.
Keeping Ramthal out. Oh boy, both characters taking a bit of damage on the trade. A little bit of a burst action there.
Oh, jumps over the Winter Madness at the last moment.
No, tries to go for the jump in, but man, Ramthal ready to go. Oh, that was close.
Whew, that's a lot to see there.
That was a very close round there for Solstice Croctopus. Oh man, there you go. Strong jump in for Ramthal once again. Early burst.
Immediate burst, yeah. And has the corner. One thing I'm noticing with Ramthal, like playing her a little bit, it's very hard to drop a combo once you're in the wall with her. So, but she has many different routes thanks to the new patch.
And that is it. Leo taking a pile of damage right now, down to about 10% of his health. Once again, he's trying to figure out a safe way to open Ramthal up. Nope. Counter.
Yeah, in dangerous position with the risk again, almost all the way up, and gets like a little low to finish off the round.
Awesome stuff here for Ramthal, and she is going to be sitting on match point right now. Chains are out for Axel. Ramthal worked her way right in and worked Leo over to the wall. Here we go, Roman cancel combo.
Yeah, using the PRC to continue the pressure on the wall.
Great blocking here once again by Axel. But he got caught. Once again, another burst.
Oh, and this time ready for the 6HS, I believe, and gets the counter. That's probably going to end it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and it does. So that is it. Solstice is going to take it with a very strong Ramethal showing.
Yep, already, like, we've been on stream for how long, and we've already seen 2 Ramethals dominating
That's right.
the bracket so far. So.
Yeah. Yeah, very strong showing of Ramethal so far at this tournament at Kumite in Tennessee. If you are liking what you see right now, if you press !Matcherino in the chat, you can help donate some money to the pot. The pot will be divided up amongst the top winners, and they would love to have, you know, some of those little extra donations. So, and I believe the Matcherino adds about 30 cents.
I believe so, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's correct. It's about 30
Cool
cents.
beans.
But yeah, no, it's been exciting. I've been very, like, I was here early on Friday, like, we're helping set up for the Melted Blood side tournament. One thing about that's actually a side tournament. We capped it at 64 thanks to, like, Ian Vandy, like, helping with us. We're at 61 last I checked on that.
That's
it's
nice.
going to be insane for that game. That was not what I expected from that, but, like, shout out to everyone who's very, very hungry for that game as well.
Right, and of course, Melty Blood, a game that was also just released.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
a little bit ago. So, and this would also be one of the very first offline tournaments for Melty Blood.
Yeah, like coming up. Now, yeah, like there's a few others that are happening in the near future, but this is a good early taste of it.
Yeah.
And looks like we're gonna have EC LaForce on stream versus who are we against at the moment?
Let's take a look here real quick just to see.
Going to let those intros rock out. I respect it.
And we've got actually Giovanna being one of the brand new characters, brand new to Guilty Gear Strive. And Leo, one of the tried and true classic characters.
Right, so
yeah, and we have. Oh.
Yeah, so Giovanna, EC LaForce is one of our. He's one of ours from the local networks. He's from the Tri-Cities area up in East Tennessee. Very strong Giovanna player. Originally started with Ramethal, and has played plays a bunch of Melty Blood as well. So very strong in that game. And you know, like he's got to come home with this. I always lose to him in bracket. So let's do this.
Yeah,
I'm not biased at all. All right, gets a good grab there. Get on the other side.
That is it. Pressure on Leo on Giovanna, right on into the corner. He is matching damage for damage against her. Goes for the throw.
Yeah, a little bit of a switch up there with the PRC, trying to cut her off, and which is a little too far away. Just dashes in and grabs. That is one of the changes that she could always really dash in and grab, but she has a lot of dash in cancel changes that happen in this this patch that have really buffed her up as a character.
That is it.
Actually, I believe that it looked like the 2D like clashed with it and was able to capitalize on that.
Okay, that cross-up combos here for Leo, keeping that pressure up, goes for the overhead.
Count the number of back turn switcheroos, if you will, at home, people.
Giovanna in the blender, going for the overhead once again. Leo keeping that pressure up, just out of burst range. Breaking through to the other side of the map. Projectile is blocked. But that is it. Giovanna is going to lose that round.
All right, again on the other side. Pressing buttons at the beginning of the wake up. You got to be careful about that. And this is one of the things about Leo, that momentum as soon as you turn back, as soon as you panic, that's where things start going wrong. You get the pile driver.
That is it, man. I'll tell you what, very strong game there by Leo, keeping that pressure up on Giovanna. And a lot of it is, like we just said, you know, that blender mix-up pressure. You don't know if he's going to go low on the opposite side. You don't know if he's going to go for an overhead. Giovanna right on over that projectile.
Yeah, I like staying a little bit far away from it. Like Giovanna has a lot more tools on it. This time ready for the back turn, gets the throw in the corner, but the DP staying otherwise good burst. Keep that pressure up.
And that burst helps get Leo right on out of the corner, but the
second time in a row. Okay.
Boom, great work here for the cross-up with Giovanna.
Yeah, EC Force is like, I have that cross-up too, check it out.
Giovanna stuck in the blender, trying to figure out if you're going to go high or low. Big damage here for Leo. Giovanna in a very dangerous position right now, and Super is activated.
And that's gonna like,
Wow.
I knew it was gonna hit and break the wall. I did not pay attention to the amount of life that Giovanna had there, but already, and gets a counter at the beginning.
Strong showing here. Juggle against the wall. Giovanna keeping that pressure up, and Leo fighting his way back. But the throw is going to toss him right back into the corner again.
Okay, one more throw. Let's see what the corner wants to set up. Just get DP'd out of it.
Uppercut counter, yeah.
Oh, and blocks the burst that time, but no combo afterwards.
Side switch here. Giovanna trying her best to slow this down, but rope cancel. What's going to happen? Just have access to a full tension, but that is it.
And I see EC LaForce shaking his head. I know he has got to be disappointed so far, but you know, just trying to think about it, get those deep breaths in, think about the situation. Leo, like again, Leo is a force, a momentum that you have to deal with there. If you like stop the momentum, you know.
Great anti-air.
Yep, there it is.
Going for the throw once again. What's the mix-up going to be? Up just out of throw range.
Goes in for the gold burst. Very good for that. And wakes up, but that's going to be blocked.
Oh man, counter uppercut. Here we go, once again, is it going to connect?
No.
That's just blocked.
A little bit of frustration building up there, trying to do anything to stop Leo.
Okay, Leo at about 70%. Giovanna working her way back. Uh-oh, here we go. It's the uppercut, or I'm sorry, the overhead.
Yeah, PRC into just a simple, little simple love tap.
Okay, we're going to punish that missed uppercut, but the burst is going to send you back.
Yeah, one thing about that, like you can't DP as long as you have that burst, you can be less afraid about pulling that out. Slowly pushing back with the burst there, and like break it. Oh yeah, using the guard break this time. Ready on the third one, get the spiral arrow.
Fantastic showing here by Giovanna, working her way out of the corner over that projectile.
Yeah, managed to bounce back, trying to keep away from the Leo pressure, but still get blocked on the back of the fireball. Now we're in the corner.
Here we go. What's the mix-up going to be for Giovanna? Great, faultless defense here by Leo.
Back and forth.
Oh, that is it. And
that
side
is
switch combo.
Man, that
once
is
again.
Once you get Leo started, there's like it's like you know once you pop, you can't stop basically on that.
That's right.
So that'll be. I believe that'll be MFCR be moving on also on the loser side of top 16.
Awesome stuff. A very strong showing of Leo right there. Unbelievable.
Indeed. And this is not the only pools that we're having for Strive. We have over 100 people entered in the Strive bracket. I think that that is definitely a first for KIT in the Guilty Gear series for sure.
Right.
So.
Yeah. This Guilty Gear Strive, when released, you know, a huge reception of everybody really enjoying the game. You know, a lot of people playing in it, competing in it, casually playing it. It's been doing really well.
One thing that I've noticed is like, especially among my own locals, where like we have a lot of like cross interest from like a bunch of people, especially like from the Smash community, coming over. Hey, what's this? What's this gorgeous looking game here?
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. And and some of them have been doing very well in brackets. So.
Right. Yeah. And the other thing too that's very interesting about this game is the music is also something that you could hear on the radio, like rock, punk rock, and it sounds great.
Not afraid to admit I've blared it loudly in my car.
Yeah.
Like where everyone else can hear it, and I'm like definitely Chips and us play the hero.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's good. It's really good music. Oh, now here we go.
And
Nago Ryuki, you know, a character that in this most recent patch had gotten buffed. We were just speaking about his shadow
besides
earlier.
is Trevwerd 1P, Medic 2P?
Trevwerd should be Nagoriyuki.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah, no, Nagoriyuki is definitely a character that if you rolled the dice, if you made that character in D&D, you have rolled 18 all across the board.
Right.
That character is ridiculous now, and
he's very good. Yeah, because his shadow goes full screen now, not just. It was going about 3/4 of the screen before, and now it's just the complete.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing. So I would definitely have to say maybe Naga is top 3. Would you think?
Yeah, I would hesitate to say top 1. I'm glad. I'm sure other people have definitely. There's a tier list out there. You can decide on your own at that point. But Nagoriyuki, regardless of what you think, is very good in this game right now.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so here we go. Naga against Chipp.
All right, and then again, Chipp is one of those characters with the lowest amount of HP. Actually able to block the Gold Burst afterwards, but Chipp has the lowest amount of HP here, and you know, basically can like pop like a balloon at any moment here. You can already see almost at 1/3 health.
That is it. We are keeping the pressure up right now on Naga, going for the red Roman cancel.
Yeah, actually able to get a, like an overhead, but nothing afterwards.
Ooh.
Blocking on the cross up. Here we go.
Nope, and the burst gonna give a little bit of breathing room there.
And Nagoriyuki going for that toward the dust in the round. And that 2H like is that's such a good button because it covers literally everything. Like I think there's like a tiny little blind spot, but it's so hard to be in the middle of that and like thread that needle to get in there. And 6P making the work. Get in that corner. Stay there, please. Dust.
That's it. Wow. And here we go with the launch. What's the follow-up going to be? That is a third of your life bar, even more, gone to one launch. Okay.
Blocks the gold burst again. Nothing for it.
And that is going to be it. The low is going to knock you out, and Naga has a perfect, unbelievable.
Now you were saying before, like Trevwerd's been doing very well in this game so far.
Yes. Trevwerd has been doing absolutely fantastically and has recently won the NLDC.
Oh, wow.
With Naga, yeah, so very strong showing. And once again, here we go, Chipp down to his last 10%. We still have 85 seconds left on the clock here.
You gotta watch that blood meter, like trying to do everything in his power. Nearly popping, like gotta be very careful about that.
Here we go, Chipp getting started. Where's he gonna come from? Oh man,
misses,
the throw.
Yeah, misses the grab thanks to being ducked. And just, again, a little tap, finish off that round. Let's start a new one right now. Duel 2, let's go.
Here we go, Chipp getting that damage in. A little bit of a burst here for Naga. Chipp.
And we see, yeah, we definitely see
Gets
Chipp
the
like being a little bit more cautious here.
Oh, great jump and cross combo with just out of range here. Naga trying to figure out how to slow this crazy momentum of Chipp down.
Yeah.
He's going for the highs and lows.
Despite that, like Trevwerd's been doing a very good job of like blocking a lot of that, especially the cross-ups from Alpha Blade. But still able to get the break the wall here. Like what? Tries to back away before the
counter
blade.
uppercut. Oh my goodness. Pile driver is going to do it. That is it. Chipp gets a round on the board. Man, the neutral jump combo here for Chipp. Naga being very patient in the corner, but
trying to go for the grab. Misses on the DP though. This is Nago's chance.
Okay, both of these guys are roughly about the same amount of health right now. Chipp slightly a little bit more.
Oh, actually was able to backdash the YRC to get a full punish afterwards and get the dust, get the red RC, extra damage there. We're going to end that match.
And that is it. Weird closes it out with a little bit of a nail biter there. Wow, that is unbelievable. So that
Not without some adjustments though from our Chipp player here.
You're right. Great blocking here once again, but the sweep from Naga.
Yeah, using that burst to keep Chipp in the corner. Gets the command grab afterwards.
Grab. Keeping that pressure up on Naga once again, and that pressure on the corner.
Yeah, and there it is
Another
again.
Command grab.
And I like the use of like, instead of like with Beyblade, just using the burst to keep Nago in the corner.
Oh, here we go. Man, neutral jump combo once again.
Oh, and
here we go, a burst. Here we go.
Very dangerous moment. Got to use it. Gets a super afterwards.
And oh no, the follow-up. Oh my goodness, there you go. Chipp is going to close it out. Unbelievable. Trying to get the cross-up combo.
I believe Trevwerd's blocked every one of those cross-ups as well this match.
And that is it. Chipp is down now to about 50%. He gets the counter with a sweep. Air juggle combo for Naga.
Yeah, gonna break that wall, Chris Jericho style.
Straight into super. Will this do it?
It will. I think the scale's very hard at the end. They're not quite enough, but very close.
And we have a pixel health for Chipp right now.
YRC, last-ditch effort. He's going.
Oh my goodness, and here we go. The burst.
Not just doing the double jump there, not like.
All right, who is going to get the first hit on this last round? Great work here for Chipp, trying to find a way to open Naga up, picking away at him.
Yeah, do a lot of back and forth, like noticing the diagonal alpha blade going, like actually able to hit on that, getting Nago into the corner.
Oh, here we go. What are we going to have for the mix-up here? Going for the full 6 hits. And
yeah.
the burst.
Yeah, realizing that like the other hits are coming up here, going to keep bursting the corner, but it doesn't matter because Nago.
Yeah. Oh, good. We had 2 throw whips. Oh my gosh.
That's not how you hug people. That's incorrect.
Okay, that samurai sword doing some major damage there. Great anti-air with that sword. Unbelievable. Huge comeback.
Yeah, the 2H at the very end there, like allowing Nago to go, like get into the corner, get that combo there, and that will be Trevwerd moving on in the bracket.
Yeah, you know, fantastic. Especially that last round. Trevwerd really keeping it clutch. Got some damage against Chipp, but then he was able to get that air juggle combo, pushing Chipp into the corner, keeping that pressure, a little bit of a distance with those samurai swords, and he closed it out.
Yeah,
that was great.
I mean, Chipp is a very quick character, has a lot of different mix-up potential, was able to use that a little bit better in the later matches there.
Yeah.
But Nago just too strong, too good, especially like like once you get hit, you are just going to go as far as you can into that corner as you want.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll just break it, we'll repair the damage later on in there at all, but just, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll call Home Depot with the bill. Jeez,
yeah,
come on here.
I like to imagine that just like a bunch of people, like you know the comedy gag where you see like 2 people holding a glass
the piece
pane.
of glass, that's
yeah,
what I thought of. It's like,
like,
we'll put the glass up.
Yeah, they're coming through, getting another replacement, and like Salt Bad Guys just running through that. It's like, oh, again.
That's right. Yeah, but you know, just like you were saying, Medic, you know, towards the end of that game, found his momentum, was doing really well, but it just happened to close out for Trevwerd. So, you know, Chipp has a chance in losers, and we may see him again later on. But right now, we're on to our next.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's
I was
okay.
trying to unmute myself. I think it's Solstice and Scrub Lowkey. That's what it says in the bracket. But I hope the side's correct.
I mean, Solstice is player 1, so look, I believe that is correct on that case.
Right.
And we got a GoldLewis making its first appearance in the bracket. And GoldLewis in this behemoth typhoon.
And that's it. Solstice, traditionally a Ramthal player, and Lowkey is going to be very interesting to see.
I for one, like when I see this character in tourney, I know it's like, okay, it's time to get my guard crushed a lot. It is time for me just to go back and act surprised at everything because I'm getting a coffin swung at me.
GoldLewis, one of the newest Guilty Gear Strive characters to join the cast. GoldLewis, Naga, and Giovanna, brand new to the Guilty Gear franchise. And Ramthal here, we have seen 3 Ramthals so far during this competition.
Yeah, I mean, Ramthal definitely, if, I know I said, like, you argue with Turles all day, but Ram, I think, is definitely top 3, top 4 there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
already getting the corner, not going to let GoldLewis even play the game.
That's right. GoldLewis taking about 80% worth of damage right now, is broken through to the opposite side, and the pressure, relentless pressure into super of Ramthal.
Able to block that out, but going a little bit of meter for that.
Oh,
Finally burst. Yeah, has a
Machine
little.
gun.
Now GoldLewis has the ability, like as it's building up, you see that meter in the lower right where it's like building up for the security clearance and it has different levels there. Was able to do extra damage with the Skyfish, it's called.
Great anti-air there for GoldLewis.
And the wrong behemoth typhoon misses its mark there. It's got to watch out for Ram at now.
There we go. Okay, what are we going to have for the follow-up here for GoldLewis and the burst? Defensive burst, air combo here. She's going in for the juggle. Once again, GoldLewis is going to be broken through to the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, GoldLewis does very well in matchups, especially has a very strong mid-range. Ramthal oftentimes is just a little outside that range.
Right.
Unless throwing out swords and when they clash on that in that case. But already we're seeing Ramthal Ramathal reigning supreme.
And that is it. Solstice is going to take it pretty strongly against GoldLewis. Great anti-air there right off the bat by Ramathal. Solid blocking by GoldLewis, who is pushed into the corner once again.
Yeah, tried to backdash the sword. Unfortunately, just a little too early on that. Going to get hit by the super at the very end.
Yep. GoldLewis down to his last fourth of life. Ramathal pretty much working on a perfect right now. Keeping up that pressure, she does have access to one tension bar.
Yeah, I'm going to use it to continue that pressure, finally bursting out of it. And wow, able to actually double jump over that and still hit with the sword. Wow.
Fantastic movement there by Solstice, keeping up the pressure on GoldLewis. I'll tell you what, you know, that has to show you how comfortable you are with the game and the mechanics of your character to be able to know how to do those double jumps, you know, over long-range projectiles like that. GoldLewis trying to get something going right now. A little bit of neutral play by both characters.
Yeah, realizing has to be very careful about it because those swords can travel a very long distance.
That is it. Ramathal once again trying to find the opening up on GoldLewis. We're going to the opposite side of the map right now. First time over here for this match. Ramathal keeping that pressure up, trying to find a way in and gets it on GoldLewis. And she closes it out. That is going to be 2 Solstice, 0 Scrub Lowkey.
And I mean, one thing, like, yeah, Solstice is very much not afraid to go and continue that pressure, like able to get in there and whatever GoldLewis is trying to do, like eventually gets sick of like staying in the corner, tries to jump, gets damage for it, and there's a full combo right afterwards.
GoldLewis impatient in the beginning with the blocking, but he got caught, opened up a little bit, and he's taking about 50% damage. Now it is up about 60% damage. Here we go. What is that Roman cancel combo going to do? We're going for the full 7 hits into super.
Oh yeah, firing those lasers. And we're just having a world tour of this whole entire stage at this point.
Yeah. Okay, what is Dickinson going to do at this point? He's going to try to figure out a safe way to get some damage on Ramathal, but man, that neutral hit is going to get him.
Yeah, we definitely saw like trying to be careful with the faultless defense because any other hit would have caused additional damage here. But regardless, we're in the final round. This could be to move on in the bracket potentially.
A lot of pressure here by Ramathal going for the purple Roman cancel. Once again, found the opening on GoldLewis. He is down.
Yeah, Solstice
about 90%.
Yeah, Solstice has been very good about like catching with that 2K and getting like converting that into a full combo this entire time, and that's it.
That is it.
With the perfect in fact.
Unbelievable. Very, very strong game there by Solstice's Ram. And one thing you really have to say, he was definitely jockeying in between fighting up close and at that distance where GoldLewis didn't have, like you said, the long-ranging buttons to be able to hit Ramathal back. So it was great positioning on Solstice's part.
Right, yeah. GoldLewis definitely has some tools that would help along with it. I didn't see the Thunderbird come out at once, and that's a great long-range tool, especially at the highest security clearance where you're able to like jump in and like cover both ground and air at the same time.
Yeah.
Not sure how that worked with Ramathal. Maybe a little bit afraid at that point to set that up. But regardless, it was all Ramathal all the time.
It was, yeah. But one thing we really do have to acknowledge here for Scrub Lowkey, awesome showing of GoldLewis.
Yes.
These brand new characters come out. It's fantastic to see somebody putting the time in and feeling confident to go to an online tournament or an offline tournament, showcase these characters, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy. I'm honestly just happy to play a bunch of games with everyone right now. So.
Yeah, exactly. You know, all these brand new characters coming out. You know, of course, Jacko, who's more traditional, but she's new to Strive. You know, hopefully we can see a Jacko player later on, but we did see a Giovanna. You know, of course, a strong showing of Naga, GoldLewis. You know, these fantastic new characters, and people giving them a good try.
Yeah, and still got plenty more to show off, like in the future as the DLC gets
that's
poured
right.
out,
I think the patch said that there's going to be one coming up. I think in the next couple of months, right?
Yeah, I believe right. If not before CEO, just a little bit afterwards. Definitely this year. So.
That's cool.
But who do we have coming up? Looks like Trevwerd is coming back. Is that correct?
Let's see. So in the bracket
Trevwerd,
it says Trevwerd and Solstice.
Okay, so More Ramlethal versus Nagoriyuki.
Did Trevwerd say the same side?
Looks like he's player
See.
1 here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, Solstice should be player 1.
Solstice player 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then we're good.
This is going to be a heavy hitter match. Both these guys extremely explosive.
Okay, goes through the Beyblade. Can't really do much of that. It is 0 on block.
All right, very patient play here right now by Ramlethal, trying to figure out when it's safe to try to go in on Naga. Naga, fantastic with the blocking. Got a little couple of hits right there. Here we go, momentum right now on Naga's side.
And you can already tell both these players have played a lot of matches in this matchup because, like trying to test out, seeing what you're gonna block on there, backdashing on the 2K.
Yeah, and that's it. Just with a couple of swings, Ramlethal down to about 80%.
Oh,
here we go
blocks
with
the
the counter.
YRC.
Naga in the corner. Great counter there.
Yeah, still had access to the burst, so had, stopped the golden opportunity from happening.
And this is anybody's game right now. Both of these guys about 10% of life. Purple.
A purple right back at you.
Yeah. Okay, the swords are being thrown. Okay, Ramlethal in a dangerous position right now. Shadow on the screen. Oh, and that is it. You know, and that is one thing about Guilty Gear Strive is Chipp damage can kill you out.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
be careful.
And Nagoriyuki, among other characters, has access to making Chipp more than most. So.
Naga doing a great job of keeping pressure, pushes Ramlethal right on into the corner. She's trying to find a safe way out.
Yeah,
tried to go for a throw there. It didn't work in her favor.
Yeah, the good old Ramlethal Ramlethal players love to just run in and do the throw if they can get away with it here. Back in the middle, went to set up.
And that's it, Naga. Oh,
Blocking on the burst, but didn't get the punish really afterwards.
cannot try to get anything but the counter. Here we go, Naga in the corner. Great faultless defense. Swords are being thrown, but the jump in is going to close it out for Trevwerd.
Yeah, so Trevwerd on the board at the moment here. What we're seeing, again, both players definitely have a lot of knowledge in this matchup. Blocking the dust right there, taking the turn right back at her.
A little bit of neutral play right now. Great blocking by Naga. Counter, sword is going to follow right behind it. Red, focus here.
Yeah, wasn't enough to the corner yet, but still got it anyway.
Here we go with the counter again. What's the mix-up going to be? And we are going to the opposite side, broken through. Oh, strong rounds here by Solstice. Fantastic. Has their match on the board.
The air dash, try to go in, try to catch any overheads.
Naga pushed while blocking back into the corner there. He's got about 50% health left.
Yeah, actually able to push Ramlethal a little bit away from one of the swords. A little bit limited. Has it back now though. It doesn't matter because I broke the wall.
Yeah, and that is it. Naga down to about his last 10% of health. Ramlethal sitting at a strong 90%. He's doing a great job, but man, the counter with the long range of that samurai sword.
Oh, and I like what Trevwerd was trying to do there, backed up, expected the jump, which is a little too late. But Solstice coming back. Is it 1-1 now?
I believe so. Yes,
Excellent.
it is. So that is going to be a strong, tight match for these two very competent players right now. Ramlethal trying to chase in after that air juggle combo against the wall.
A little bit of an unfortunate burst to cause the full combo to happen. And yeah, going in forward, expecting Salt to 6P, go in for the low in the second, and has the pressure back at the wall.
Oh, and that's going to be it. And this is going to close it out for Ramlethal. Trevwerd is going to have to try to figure out a way to slow down the progression of Ramlethal right now. And she's on fire. A little bit of neutral play by both of these characters. Ramlethal trying to get the jump in, gets the connection.
Yeah, being able to combo after the jumping heavy slash into that special move has been so helpful for Ramlethal.
And that is it. The ball splat is going to end up in a break. Naga in trouble here.
Yeah. Try to go for the dust afterwards, just got bursted, and that missed? That is surprising to me. That move almost never misses. It gets blocked, sure, but it's like straight up misses.
Jeez. That was it. The jab is going to close it out once again, and that is a 2-game in a row win here for Solstice, and 1 for Trevwerd.
In with the low, has the corner now. Yeah, got to burst out of that.
That is in a strong showing here once again by Ramithal. Naga being very aggressive right now, fights his way towards the center of the screen. A little bit of neutral play here by both characters right now. Long range attacks by Ramithal. Oh, and the blood is ready to go.
Yeah, good block on the burst. I was like maintain the corner, gets the corner now.
Ramithal gets a jump in combo. Both these characters roughly the same amount of life right now.
Yeah, uses the empty low to get a little bit of extra damage in there, but here comes Nago jumping
this
in.
might do it. And that is it. Ramithal against the corner. She loses the round, and Naga gets it. Great air-to-air for Naga right there.
Yeah, that is one thing about Nagoriyuki, that is like as soon as, if you get caught in the air and you're in the middle of that combo, it's like, okay, I know what I did wrong. I'm just gonna stay in this corner for a while.
Air combo here.
Oh, catches on the other side. And here
that is it.
More pressure. Kind of keeping that mid distance here, backing away.
Trying to get the counter.
Just misses on the meaty at the end of it.
Okay, and that is the faultless defense is not going to help you. Naga is going to close it out with a swipe of that samurai sword, and we are now tied. Solstice 2, Trevwerd 2.
Yeah, immediately going into a game 5 here from, I believe this is to get to top 16. Let me double check that. Yes, it is. It's on the winner's side, in fact.
Okay, Naga gets the burst here, blown to the opposite side of the screen. Here we go. A little bit of a burst for his own protection. Keeping the pressure up that samurai sword. Purple rope cancel. Here we go. What's the mix-up going to be?
Yeah, uses the purple RC to extend the combo just a tad. Just barely outside the range of that 2H.
Pressure kept up on Naga, trying to get the jump in combo. Faultless defense. And that is it. We are breaking through to the opposite side of the map.
Our Guts helping out a little bit there. Like still very close match.
Nagoriyuki down to about 10% of health. Tries to get the anti-air. And is this combo going to do it here for Nagoriyuki? Oh, trying to see the launch.
Oh, like a little bit of a trade, yeah. And the dust. It's like, hey, I saw you do this earlier to me. Why don't I do it right back?
That's right. That means that is going to be a game for Ramithal, and they are sitting at match point.
Been very good patience on after the Beyblade, but has the gold burst. Nagoriyuki has the world in his hands.
Right,
use a
straight
super.
into super, unbelievable. It's going to be a huge amount of damage against Ramithal right now. She's down to about 30% health. Go! Nagoriyuki keeping up this pressure. Faultless defense. It's going to go for the low. Nagoriyuki is going to close it out. That means both of these competitors right now are sitting at match points.
Yeah, final round.
Yeah, for the winners finals of this bracket. Ooh, long range confirms here by Ramithal.
And actually able to get it on the jumping. One more, not a little bit too far. Fires up late,
wow,
gets the
great
6P.
anti-air. Gee, Suey. That was really good.
Yeah, sets up the other sword in case of a jump in. Doesn't get anything, has to wait for those swords to come back. Very precarious situation for Ramithal. Finally has them back.
That's right. Okay, and Nagoriyuki really taking that damage now. Both these characters are now tied, but Ramithal does have access to a burst. Goes for the red focus. Anti-air here for Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, still has access to burst. There it goes.
Oh,
and
that is it. The shadow dash.
Yes.
Unbelievable. We were just saying the buff on that, and you know what? It worked to Trevwerd's advantage. He will be going forward at the winners. That was the winners finals of the bracket.
That's right. And let me tell you, like that Shadow Clone, it can take you wherever you want now. You can, like, you don't even need to call an Uber. Just take a Shadow Clone to the local 7-Eleven.
That's
What have you on that. Like, Shadow Clone, like, it does cost a little bit of blood gauge, but don't worry about
Yeah,
it. Don't
Shadow
worry.
Clone, go give me a slushie.
Yeah, you got plenty of blood, right?
Fantastic stuff, yes.
All right, real quick, some ads.
All right.
Gotta shout out some ads real fast.
All right.
So let's go through these ads here. You know, first of all, shout out to Military FGC.
Ooh.
Yeah, check out that battle series, Street Fighter Champion Edition Coast to Coast bracket. Same for Guilty Gear. That's exclusive U.S. Armed Forces and veterans. So if you're an OG, it's okay. You can get in there. They got a Matcherino pool too with $50 prize as a base. You can register at smash.gg/MFGC_NOV and Incendium Gaming in Canada. Shout out to those guys. They're streaming it. All right, so what else we got here?
Frosty Faustings.
Oh yeah, Frosty Faustings. Yes. I have the. You can't see my ad slides. I have localhost on the screen. But yeah, we'll definitely get the Frosty though.
Yeah.
They got Smash Tournament, fighting game Wednesdays, Tekken, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear. Check out all their venues. Look at that: Austin, Denver, Fulton, Brunswick, Oceanside. I almost said Oceania. Philadelphia, St. Louis, and Bakersfield. So shout outs to them. Also, shout out to Super Bit Wars 8. Make sure to check them out at hxcgaming.com. That's going to be in spring of 2022. They are also here at this event, guys. And of course,
Yes.
Frosty Faustings. Check them out. Smash.gg/FFXIV. Check out all those lovely games right there. And if you want to register, you may as well do so before November 1st.
Yeah, an absolute absurd amount of games are happening that weekend.
Yes.
But it
Huge
looks
amount of games, huge amount of side tournaments.
Medic and Johow.
okay. So it looks like we're getting Chipp versus Faust. And Faust is another winner of those buff like the patch notes earlier. Like has access to a lot more tools than he did at the very beginning of this game.
Yeah, and we've got Medic, a fantastic Chipp from Kentucky area. And Faust, man, I'm so excited we're seeing a Faust here. Let's go. Puppet on the screen. He's a little lost. He'll turn around.
Yeah, he finally found his way. Don't worry about it. He got
We're gonna
helped
slip
out
on
on the
banana. Oh,
helped out on
boy.
the tornado.
Oh, man, we're going to catch the teleport there. All right, Faust getting stuck in the corner a little bit. Great momentum right now on Chipp's side. Okay, what's Faust going to do? Oh, just out of range of the super, no. Okay, Faust trying to see what he can do with those dives.
Yeah. And Faust is one of those characters that like Chipp almost needs to stay in the air to be alive, and Faust has some excellent air-to-air tools.
Yes, and that is it. The air juggle is going to close it out for Chipp. He's going to get that first round. Okay, here we go.
Actually able to do the jump. He doesn't get the meteor. That's going to help out on this combo.
Man, fantastic with the mix. Oh my goodness. And that's it, the drill just out of range. Oh, here you go for the air-to-air. Let's go.
He gets
Oh my
another
God,
meteor.
Wow, 2 meteors in a row?
Yeah, and actually able to. It's still guard crushes even in the air.
Yeah, that's fantastic. But Faust right now getting a little bit of pressure here from Chipp. Oh, we got the burst. So we go to have another
3 meteors. What? Where is this luck coming from?
Yeah, that means
Get
I'll
us.
tell you what, I always throw donuts. This guy's throwing meteors.
Yeah, where is this luck coming from? Get a lottery ticket.
Okay, now both these guys are in a very precarious position right now. Faust getting the juggle in the corner. All right, what's going to happen? He has a tension bar
Still
ready
neck.
to go.
A little neck and neck. Has a full stick of butter on the other end for Faust.
Purple Roman cancel is going to close it out. Chipp. Oh, man, that was so close.
And
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Faust is one of those characters that you have to depend on luck a little bit to, be able to capitalize
three
on that.
meteors?
But 3 meteors.
Come on.
That is.
Wow. Oh, man,
Yeah,
there you go.
don't spend it all in one place.
Oh, man, okay, there you go. The enhanced movement of Chipp right now. Faust down to about 60% health right away. Gets the jump in, a little bit of a burst for defensive pressure.
Okay, yeah, this time ready for the drill down. Gets it with a kick, a little bit of trade. Gets command thrown. RC into the corner we go, and we're gonna go check out the entire wall here.
Oh, man, here
And
we go.
tries to messes up, tries to grab at the end there.
Oh, here we go with forward throw. Okay, what's the mix-up going to be here, Dr. Faust? We got to have. Oh, no.
And Chipp
That's
able,
it.
yeah, Chipp
Sweet.
able to manage to get over that, the 6H from Faust there.
Okay, who's going to get this first hit? Oh, Oh, it's going to be Chipp once again with the sweep. Faust playing patient in the corner, goes for the drill.
It still had access to burst. This time, able to get away from that, but Chipp still has the corner, still has that pressure.
Faust trying to do the best that he can in the corner right now. He gets the command grab, though. And that is it. Air juggle once again. Faust breaking through to the opposite side of the screen. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. A little bit of breathing room here for Faust, trying to figure something out. Here we go. We got the red focus and the horn. Here
Oh,
we
it
go,
actually gets the
minions.
trumpet.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. And Chipp's in the air so much, he misses out on the whole thing.
Yeah, like Chipp being able to triple jump and then like use the Roman cancel there. Just like I don't want to deal with parades. I don't like parades.
Yeah, no
I'm
parade.
good.
That's it. The drill did not connect, and that did it there. Okay, so Faust once again trying to get some work in on Chipp on the ground.
He gets across up in the apple blade, gets the corner too.
Okay, there we go. What are we going to have for Faust? He is getting air jumping once again, but here we go. A little bit of trade in the air. Nice anti-air, and the anvil is out.
Oh, actually hits at the very end. Sends out a little bit of love.
Here we go. All right, pressure from Faust here. Chipp getting in for a little bit more damage.
Unable to actually jump over the command grab. Gets command grab a second time on the second one though.
Faust in a really dangerous spot right now. Doing a good job to try to block it all, but that is it.
Manages to
Cloud
block.
Driver's going to close it out.
Yeah, managed to block the first overhead. Gets hit on the second one, just in out that round.
Nice anti-air here for Chipp. Good air-to-air for Faust. Ends up
meteors.
throwing another meteor.
Just
Yeah.
outside the range of Chipp, unfortunately. Sends out the Scarecrow, like kind of keeping the distance away, like realizing that Chipp is like, okay, you got to be very up close and personal against me. Like I have a little bit of range. Let me keep that.
Ah, the puppet, and he missed his mark there. Faust goes, gets the jump in. What's the combo going to be? Another puppet out on the screen.
Oh, nice hit on the 6P. Has to force
Watch
out
out
the
for
burst.
the bomb. Watch out for the bomb. Oh my goodness, here we go. Great air-to-air for Faust once again. Meteor shower coming down.
Yeah, actually guard crush, but was a little too far away to do anything afterwards.
Oh, that is it. The uppercut's really doing the work here.
Yeah, bursted right before the command grab. How many meteors can one person get?
Oh, and that is it. Cancel. Very good. Wow, unbelievable. Great round. Great round here by Johow. There we go. Chipp once again goes for the command grab. Faust down to about 30%, being very patient. Trying to block as much as he can, gets the command grab.
Yeah,
Once more.
command grab being very consistent with damage. Only has missed a couple times in this matchup here. And just another way just to get tuned to the perfect there. And I think that is that 3-0 or am I? Yep, that's
Yes,
3-0.
it is. Yeah.
Medic will be moving on the fight against Scrub Lowkey in the bracket.
Unbelievable. That was a great match there. You know, I mean, by Johow, you know, very, very happy to see somebody using some of these characters that you don't see that often. Faust, we were just saying, got a buff. One of the buffs was if there's a donut already on the screen,
right,
it's less likely you're going to throw another donut.
Yeah,
If there's a banana, it's less likely you're going to throw another banana.
Which is very good
know?
because it often felt like when playing Faust, like you felt like you were just constantly getting food items. It's like,
Right.
I've been to the grocery store. I don't need any of this.
Yeah. I mean, if I already have a donut in one hand, how am I going to do with a donut in the other hand?
Exactly. I
You
got to
know?
balance it out. I got to
Yeah,
balance out my
give me
fruits
like
and
a
fruits and sugars,
puppet
I
or
guess.
something.
Yeah.
Seriously. But that's why I was really amazed. He was getting so many of those meteors and everything. I was like, wow,
Yeah, again,
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
you
again,
know?
the luck playing into a factor and just able to help out a little bit there, but Chipp was just too much in the end.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You know, and Chipp, of course, you know, Medic, like we just said, moving on forward, you know, forward further into winners, but this doesn't mean that we're not going to be seeing Johow anymore. He will be in, oh no, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
he has been knocked out.
Yeah, unfortunately was already in the lower bracket, but it's like still good solid effort there. And
Yeah.
it looks like we're only have one pool happening at the moment, so we're gonna see Medic return back on the screen against
right.
Scrub Lowkey.
Scrub Lowkey, and Yeah, I'll tell you what, this is going to be Chipp versus GoldLewis. This is going to be a very interesting matchup, too. I hope that GoldLewis is going to know how to slow down that intense speed that Medic has.
Yeah, I do feel like this is a better matchup for GoldLewis than Ramlethal was earlier. This is a matchup, again, like Chipp's enough has tools to kind of keep away and the mobility for certain here.
Yes.
But I like some of those GoldLewis air-to-air tools are unparalleled. So
yes,
the jumping dust is a terror.
All right.
Gonna let those. Nice.
Yeah, here we go. It's almost like you're watching a TV show.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I gotta watch my stories.
Here we go. Who is going to land that first hit of this very first round in losers semifinals?
All right. Looks like it is Chipp on the other end. Has the corner already. Gold is trying to jump out of it. Lowkey is, and kind of like what you were saying already. Like that Chipp is being very strong with that pressure up close and personal.
All right, and that is it. Chipp trying to fish with the highs and the lows. Great defensive burst here by GoldLewis. Trying to get something going. Gets the forward throw.
Yeah, and there's some of that behemoth typhoon. Getting guard crush, getting.
Yo, here we go. GoldLewis, man, with that damage. Let's go. Chipp down to his last 5% of health. Now Chipp does have access to 2 tension bars right now.
There's one of them gone, and also still has access to burst later, just in case like something would go awry. But
1 pixel of GoldLewis is left.
and
Oh my
in
God.
this behemoth typhoon, GoldLewis is going to get a round off the board on the board.
Fantastic. Boy, that was a great round there by Lowkey. Great faultless defense by GoldLewis. Really keeping patient here with Chipp right now.
Yeah, utilizing the guard crush properties on the behemoth typhoon on the other end, and getting in with the jumpy dust, half the burst after that.
Chipp really putting in the work here against GoldLewis. He's down to about 20% of health. GoldLewis in a bit of trouble, breaking through the opposite side of the screen. Oh, and that is it.
Oh yeah, able to block after that, but like very few times do I see like Chipp players do that without having RC to make that safe afterwards. So.
And that is it. The low is going to close it out for that round. We are tied now, 1 round apiece. Medic and Lowkey.
Little bit of a pause, takes the advantage of it, has the corner. GoldLewis is going to have to hold this. What can the Secretary of Absolute Defense do here? He's going to get countered. Have to use that burst.
All right. Fantastic use of the coffin there. Chipp getting a lot of that damage. Here we go. What's the road cancel combo going to be?
All right. Getting all the way in the
Full
corner.
6 hits.
And I've never seen a coffin swung around quite like that.
Wow, great stuff, man. Right. Lowkey, you know, that's one thing you have to say. If you have somebody that plays a character that you don't see that often, and they play them well, you really don't know what to expect. And right now, Lowkey is doing a really great showing.
Gets in with the command grab, and they're getting slowly pushed into the corner, using the extra RC to continue that pressure.
Use that first, but he's still going to get caught there. Chipp keeping up that damage right now.
Just run in and get the grab there. Doesn't the command grab now.
Oh! Okay, and that is the last 5%. Chipp is going to close it out. Wow, with a perfect.
Yeah, that is trying to make a statement after that. It's like, oh, you think that's all? You think that's what you can have? Like swing around a coffin and get away with it? I do not think so.
That is it. Forward throw here by GoldLewis. Running into the cross up, and unable to really capitalize off of that. Oh man, wow, crazy mix-up with the aerials. Chipp keeping that damage up and the command grab.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Scrub didn't seem ready for like the secondary attacks after the cross up there.
Unbelievable. Throw and cancel.
Yeah, YRCs, please stop whatever you are doing. I'm just going to tap you right here. I'm going to end the round. We're going to even up the score.
Wow. And that means that we are tied right now. Chipp and GoldLewis 1 game apiece. Readying up right away. And that is it. Chipp's going to win the air-to-air. He's going to get the 5-hit combo. GoldLewis gets hit on the way down. We're going for the burst.
Yeah, very very strong burst on there. Has like Chipp like far away in the corner. Actually gets hit on the clone. Now we gotta worry about all these.
The follow-up gonna be. Here we go. Defensive burst here from Chipp, trying to get the jump in.
Yeah, YRC, please get off me.
Now Chipp does have access to a full tension bar of his own. Red.
Yeah. And again with the command grab, been very consistent with like in the last few matches with that. And there we go, another round on the board.
For Chipp, exactly. We have the last 3 rounds were won by Chipp straight in a row here. GoldLewis taking a bit of pressure, being forced into the corner. Chipp really being unrelenting right now. GoldLewis trying to figure a way out of the corner. Command grab. Chipp has access to 2 tension bars.
Oh, tries to go for the overhead. GoldLewis ready for it. Gets it on the other side with Behemoth Typhoon. This is a chance now. YRC is like, let's stop that. I have the burst. We're going to keep you in the corner. And actually able to get out over that. Alpha Blade, cross-ups are doing his mark, but the grab, we're back in the corner.
This is anybody's game right now. GoldLewis keeping the pressure up with the red cancel.
And like ready for that Behemoth Typhoon at that time, gets the hit on there, and there's a Thunderbird, but doesn't matter.
Man, that was extremely close. That was an extremely good round, but not enough by GoldLewis. Chipp ends up squeaking on by with 2 games to 1. All right, Chipp starting off right away, trying to get the jump in.
Oh, very nice with the jumping dust.
Ooh,
Again we go.
GoldLewis on fire right now.
And just showing it doesn't take very much to make Chipp bleed dry here.
And that is it. GoldLewis right now pushes to the corner, taking quite a bit of damage. Chipp goes for the full 10 hits, 11, and pushes GoldLewis over through to the opposite side.
Looks like trying to go for a Behemoth Typhoon down below, but like Chipp very much higher than expected.
That's right, and the red cancel into combo here is going to try to figure out how to open GoldLewis up, but command grab's going to do it.
Yeah, command grab into the into the RC.
Lewis has gone to Lewis to the low, and the sweep round in Chipp's favor.
Now we're seeing like some of this tried-true jumping dust does cover a lot of the options, but Chipp does not care. I'm just going to cross you up. I'm going to get this overhead. We're going to get a corner. Here, I already have enough bar to continue this with the RC afterwards. Probably no. Just going to go for the command grab.
That's right. Chipp's going full offense right now. GoldLewis trying to figure out any way that he can to try to get back, but yeah, that was it. Chipp being relentless right there with the amount of pressure and momentum that he had at the very end of the game. That was a very strong 2 rounds by Medic.
Indeed, indeed, and that means that I believe that means Medic is going to be going up against Solstice, so we're going to see probably a return to that on the screen.
Yeah.
But still, with Scrub Lowkey, like with the GoldLewis, definitely, like I love watching GoldLewis play. I like just like very methodical play. As soon as like you get like a lot of hits in the Behemoth Typhoon.
Right.
Sometimes like it's like you gotta memorize all those different options with that coffin. So.
Right. That's right. You know, and it's amazing too to see that he's one of those characters that's, you know, a mixture of one of the more normal characters and one of the grappler Potemkin-like, because he deals that not Potemkin amount of damage, but he deals a large amount of damage.
Right,
you know, he's right in between the two.
Yeah, definitely has a very strong mid game that that if you're not ready for, if you're up, in the case of like with Chipp, for example, if you just like go in there and not plan out your routes in there, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, exactly. I would say probably about 3 hits from that coffin would easily take you about 50%.
For certain.
Yeah, so we are going to see. Like we said, our next match is probably going to be Medic and Solstice. You know, once again, it's going to be Chipp and Solstice, most likely picking Ramethal.
Yeah, I don't anticipate any changes here. Like it's our, I believe this is going to be our last match for this specific pool. So.
And we are readying up right now on who is going to take this match. It's going to be amazing to see. Especially for this, it's going to be the winner of losers finals.
Right, right.
Yeah, and
Going
whoever loses this, they're out of the tournament.
And I mean, just because we're getting to the end of this set of pools, we still have plenty of strive happening. We got plenty of pools happening all night, in fact. I believe there's like 3 different sets actually happening.
Yes, yeah, it was a very strong showing for Strive, and that's fantastic. All right, here we go. The full intro is in effect, and here we go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, already backing up, keeping a little bit of respect.
All right, here we go. First counter is off on the screen. A little bit of faultless defense, Ramfall. Trying to keep that pressure of Chipp at bay. Chipp goes for the overhead.
Just a little too far away to finish off that combo. Gets the overhead again.
Oh man, red cancel. Ramfall down to her last 10% of health, shooting those swords over the screen.
Doesn't take a whole lot. Has actually still won the sword. Doesn't have access to full combo, and the missing on the dust there. Ample opportunity for Ramlethal to bring this back.
And that is it. A huge comeback here by Ramlethal. We have Chipp going through to the other side. He does have access to 2 tension bars.
Now blocks it on the other side.
Wow.
Managed to keep it safe, and still gets in for the victory for that.
Chipp closes it out for the very first round on the board. Chipp trying to get the jump in. Ramlethal doing a great ground game, neutral play. Chipp with the dash up. Keeping the pressure up. With Ramlethal in the corner, going for the air juggle combo.
And we're seeing that medic is not afraid right now.
Not at all.
Sure, you have those big swords, but have you seen all these cool ninja stars that I have?
And that is it. Chipp has 2 tension bars right now. Trying to get, there you go, the air jumping combo. Goes for the red cancel. Gets the air juggle combo, and that is it. Now Ramlethal, once again, in a really tough position.
Yeah, able to carry from corner to corner. This time, like, I mean, this could still go either way. Actually, never mind. Well, actually drops it at the very end here. Has to be very careful now until that sword comes back.
And that's it. Chipp at the magic pixel of life right there, trying to figure out a safe way. And that's it. The neutral forward for Ramlethal is going to close it out.
Sometimes you just need a kick to the face.
Yeah. Great. There we go. Counter in the center of the screen. Swords are being shot on over Chipp.
Oh, with the counter, going to use the red RC to continue it. Not quite to the corner. Gets the grab afterwards.
And that is it. Ramfall keeping this pressure up on Chipp right now, and he ends up losing this game. Ramfall takes it. Unbelievable.
Duel 1.
All right, here we go. We're 1-1.
Great check there by Ramlethal. A little bit of a burst for a counter.
Yeah, tried to go run in for the grab. It's like, no. It's like, I've seen Ramlethal do it. Can I? No, I can't this time around.
Oh, little bit of a burst there for Chipp, trying to keep the pressure up on Ramlethal.
Yeah, able to use that burst to get into the corner and get the damage. You're going to see a full super happen.
All right, he gets it full 19 hits. Now Ramlethal down about 10% of health. Chipp chasing her down, going for the ground game right now. Faultless defense for Ramlethal. She's pushing to the corner, and it's not going to save her. Chipp gets the round.
Immediate buttons are pressed. Going into the corner and expected command grab. Ramlethal ready for it. Solstice getting the punish on that.
Great ground game by Ramlethal right now. Chipp fighting his way right back. Goes for the red focus cancel.
Able to use the burst gun, like it has the corner, like switched already to the other side here.
Trying to get the jump in.
And we're gonna drill down to pierce the heavens.
And that's it. Ramlethal working her way out of the corner right now, going for the purple focus. Oh man, following up on the air juggle.
And just like that.
That is it. Chipp loses the round, and we are now 1 round apiece.
Able to get on the other side. Good block on the cross up.
Ramlethal trying to get the jumping combo.
Throws a sword. Al's gonna get reunited with it pretty soon, unfortunately, but
trying to get something started here, a little bit of momentum, gets the counter, but
Oh, interesting. Started going for the cross-up, switching up the PRC to switch up the timing, get the grab in afterwards. And misses, like Ramethal missing all the super.
yeah, this is a straight up brawl match right there. Goes for the command grab, and that's it, Ramethal. She ends up losing, so that is it. Chipp is going to get the game. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and the rules are out now. We're just gonna you know what? If I hit a button, you're gonna hit a button. We're gonna have a scramble.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's exactly what it was. It was definitely a scramble. You know, everybody doing anything they can to get that last little bit of damage to close out the round.
Duel 1.
Yeah, Solstice taking a second to get a breath, getting rid of water, but we're right back into it. Chips up with the grab.
Yeah, that is it. Chipp to a very aggressive start here. Already has Ramethal off into the corner. She is down 3/4 of life already. Oh man, catches her on the cross up. Ramethal trying to get something with the jump in, but Chipp right now on fire.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to say I got hit by on the other side of that in the corner. We're like keeping on the burst. And
you go,
good
counter
use of the
for
6P.
Jumping over those swords to make a connection. And to confirm, that is it. Chipp is going to close it out.
Yeah, one thing, again, Solstice has been very good, especially in the neutral with that corner, being able to jump over that command grab.
Yeah, anti-air counter there, but Chipp is going to jump in and get the confirm.
And gets a gold burst. Very dangerous territory for Chipp. This.
Chipp is down to about 50% health right now. Oh no, only 20% health.
Still has another use of that super. Is going to use it to get the red RC and get the wall. Very quick round for Solstice.
Unbelievable, and we are tied once again, round apiece. Chipp going in there, forcing Ramethal over to the wall. Trying to keep that pressure up. Great defenses blocking here by Ramethal.
Oh, miss.
There you go.
I was going to say it's like a miss. It's like, oh no, but
Yeah.
I got it at the very last second.
Yeah, but final capitalizing on that wall splat. Ramethal down to about 20%. She's trying to get something going.
Yeah, using the
In her
YRC to
favor.
stop all the momentum.
Ramethal playing a great neutral play here, using distance as her friend. Forces Chipp into the corner.
Oh, and manages to get away from the burst to
That
get
is
the
it.
round.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Closes it out with the air juggle. Unbelievable.
No, we're only 2-1.
That's right.
It felt like in my head, I thought it was like, has it already been like? I thought we were already on game 5. I guess, like, it's exciting, very exciting now, and good use of the 6P to get Chipp all the way to the corner.
Here we go, another brawler match here. Great use of movement work there by Ramethal, you know, slightly getting out of Chipp's range. But here we go, Chipp once again trying to open it up, gets the command grab.
And yeah, with the new patch, the throw window has increased, but it's still very hard to throw tech in this game.
Here we go, Ramethal keeping the pressure up on Chipp, throws the swords out.
Again, another great use of the 6P to get right into the Rekka.
Chipp, patient with the blocking right now. Back into the corner once again.
Cancel
Trying
now.
to get the jump in combo. Here we go. Gets the confirm. Gets the cross up confirm.
Oh, yeah, and there's one of the throw techs right there. You use the PRC to keep safe. Still gets hit, and we're in the corner. What is the setup going up? We're going to just drill down. We're going to keep drilling. We're an oil company now.
Oh, the slide is going to do it. That is it. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a crouching kick. And that is it. We are on the board here for Chipp. Great cross-up combo for Chipp. Goes from the air to air. And that is it. You know, it's hard to predict where Chipp is going to land. And Ramethal right now can't get any momentum of her own to slow any of this down.
Actually able to capitalize on that further, get into the corner, break that wall.
And that is it. Chipp, very strong right now, still has about 90% health.
Oh, missed empty gold burst. However, on the other side, like, was only able to get a little bit of pistons for damage there.
Oh, this is going to do it. The command grab closes it out for Chipp. And that means that we are tied 1 game apiece. Medic 2 games, Solstice 2 games. Whoever wins this will continue further into the loser loser's bracket.
Yeah, no other way I would rather have it. Let's fight till the very, very end.
That's absolutely right. So who is going to take this and who is going to go home?
Duel 1.
Medic or Solstice?
Let's find out right here, right now. Already with the 6P.
Wow.
Sets out the sword to set up an example.
Nice
But
air here.
Yeah,
My goodness.
keep it in the corner there, and this time makes its mark. We're going to break that wall with the second sword.
That this could be a perfect round here for Ramethal. Keeping that pressure up on Chipp. This might be, let's take a look. Unbelievable.
I love the use of what Solstice in the last couple matches has been using the 5K to great advantage. Using advantage of those quicker buttons.
Yeah. Chipp trying to figure out a safe way to get in and get the confirm on Ramethal right now, but he's getting quite a bit of pressure. He tries to use the burst.
Yeah, going to have the burst to get out of that Rekka, and has the wall. This is very big damage here.
Chipp in an extremely dangerous spot right now. Only has 10% of health, while Ramethal is
Doesn't
nearly
matter.
sitting on a perfect once again. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes you just got to grab your opponent, throw him down, make sure you know that you, Solstice, are going to be the one moving on in the bracket.
Absolutely. That is a fantastic showing there by Solstice using Ramethal. And of course, Medic using Chipp. He used the full screen advantage for everything. Unbelievable movement and an unbelievable character knowledge.
Right. It was definitely saw a lot of them on the stream, but I was very glad to see a lot of good back and forth Guilty Gear action happening out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and everything. And like I said before, we're at Kumite in Tennessee. And if you're enjoying these matches, feel free to join in on the Matcherino. That's !Matcherino. All of the money will go straight to the players, the ones that win, and it'll all be divided up.
Exactly, and if you think this is going to be in a Guilty Gear, we got plenty more happening out there. We got plenty of games happening, Kumite in Tennessee, across several different streams happening at the moment. I believe there's going to be more Guilty Gear happening right after this.
Yes.
Do not go away if you want that. Like again, Kumite in Tennessee, it's been fantastic to be offline again finally. So.
Yeah. And if you happen to be in the area, feel free to join us. We are in the Music City Multicon, and that is the Farnborough Expo in Tennessee, Nashville
Just a
area.
little outside Nashville, yeah.
A lot of fun things going on here. Shout outs real quick to Arturo. We are on Arturo's stream.
Yeah.
And I am Coach OK.
I'm Risky Sweep.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll have some more great Guilty Gear action right up next.
All right, take it easy.